Well, on behalf of Jack in the Box, I want to thank the Society for Human Resource Management and the Society for Industrial and Organizational Psychology for being a recipient of this year's Human Resource Management Impact Award. And with so many organizations doing great work in the area of evidence-based HR, we really are humbled to receive the award this year. We would also like to recognize and thank the Metrus group with whom we've been on this journey for the better part of a decade now. And while our quest, or our business challenge, certainly has been to understand the people drivers of our business and how they relate to business performance ultimately, we have to step back a moment and really go to the history of the organization and kind of our philosophical beliefs and how our business works. And I have the privilege of being here with our chairman and CEO, Lenny today, who's going to walk us through this piece of it.
So if you think about our company for the 60+ years that we've been in existence, there's been this core belief that essentially if we take care of our people will then take better care of the guest, and the guest will become more loyal to us as a brand, and that's how we grow, and that's how we're able to hire more people and just repeat that cycle all over again. And I think that sort of core belief has been in the fabric of the company for so long and has really driven our performance. But where I think we started to turn the corner and drive even better performance is when we started to ask a critical question: how do we take care of our people? And that's really where ACE came in, because we started to dial in on this idea that taking care of your people means getting them aligned, making sure they're capable, and making sure they're engaged. And it's essentially that belief system that translated to that science that got us really more deliberate about our activities in the company that I think really drove the performance over the long term. So it's been a great partnership with Metrus. It's also been a lot of learnings internally that helped us to just take it to the next level. And there's some great examples of that in our restaurants that Mark often quotes with our franchise community and our company operations to really help them stay attached to this belief around helping people to grow by really dialing in on ACE. So Mark, maybe we talk a little bit about how it impacts our restaurants.
Sure. When we look at the performance of those restaurants that Lenny described as high ACE and high capabilities within that, the beauty of it is that our restaurant managers can actually lock onto key leadership behaviors that drive the ACE scores. So again, it's not about the measurement itself, but it's about what managers can do with the information to actually improve the operation of their business, both company and franchise operations. And for some specific examples of how this translates into performance, restaurants that are high in ACE experience 21% less turnover, 2.3% higher productivity. That's labor as a percentage of sales. That translates into a lot of dollars into the bottom line for the organization, for our shareholders, and for our owners. It also translates into, on average, 5 points higher in guest satisfaction, a better ability to resolve guest problems, which we know in our industry is an important driver of guest loyalty. And ultimately, it results in better sales and profitability. On average, those restaurants experience 10% higher sales and 30% higher profits than restaurants that are lower in ACE. And for us, more important than the measurement and the understanding of the relationships between them is that it has transcended into our leadership framework of head, heart, and hands. So we believe so strongly in the relationships and the connections between people and our business that our leaders are now measured and held accountable to delivering these great internal service aspects to our employees.
I think what's important about the leadership message and how we transition and really bring to life ACE through head, heart, hands is that really, if you keep this simple, folks, it's all about leadership. But you need to guide your leaders on what's going to really drive the performance of the business. And if they stay focused on people, and you can use a model like ACE and transition it or grow it into something like head, heart, hands so that they have the details, the specifics on how to take care of their people, essentially you're going to drive the results. So on behalf of Jack in the Box, we want to say once again how appreciative we are to be honored in this way. And we're going to try to keep it up, and we're going to try to continue to set new levels of performance for our company by focusing on our business in this manner.